Well, it's a miserable Thursday. Car's been in for the MOT and it has failed on both side lights. So this light had an advisory for being a bit misted up. So today's task is to get in, change the side light bulb. So you can't get into it from here. You have to go in under the wing. So we're going to have to take out something or other here for the wing or the fender liner. I think it's that screw here. So we'll turn the wheel to the side, to the left, and then we'll get in and see if we can pull this down. And once we get that down, we should get the hand in the back here to get the connector. Right, well, I've got that bulb out. It's not the easiest thing, so I don't have to do anything other than pull down. There's meant to be something there. See that hole? That's not on flash. There we go. You see that hole? There should be a retainer of some sort in there. I think I've got a spare one. So there is a retainer here. Yeah, you can see it. That retainer's there. So you're going to pull that down, and you're going to get your hand in right up behind that brown connector, and then you will find this thing. So that's the part that pushes into the light. So I've got some spare bulbs. You can definitely see that's nice and chromed because it's blown. So there's a connector that goes on that. Now to me that looks like that needs a good clean off. Don't know if that's grease or something on there, but I'm going to change the bulb first and then hook it up to the electrical connector, which is somewhere behind the wing here at the moment. But you basically, with the wheel on, maybe if you take the wheel off it's easier, but with the wheel on you're definitely going to be putting your hand up and then just trying to feel for this bulb. It's not, well, compared to other side light bulbs, unless you're removing the light, it's not the most obvious thing to put your hand on, but basically you just turn it and then it comes out, but the connector came off first. Right, that's that one fitted. It's an LED bulb, so it maybe looks a bit iffy, but it's working. And I need to put the retainer, wherever my finger is there, I need to find a retainer for that. But there's a bit of going up, turning it, putting it in, turning it down, and that should be successful. Come across to the passenger side, you will see it has the retainer there, so I'm going to have to get a screwdriver in there, pop that out, take the bung out, and then bring this inner wing liner down, and then get the hand up here again. So that's what the under wing or under fender clip looks like. You just get a flat head in there, pop this out. Once you pop the central part out like that, this should then slip out and allow you to pull down the fender liner or the wing liner. Okay. Right, well that's the bulb. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a hole right in the middle. So the one thing I will say, once you've done this one time, it's a lot easier. And this side, being right-handed, was a lot easier to get up, put my hand up to that point and just twist it and then bring it out. Well, that's the front passenger side one done. A hell of a lot easier if you're right-handed, because you just put your hands straight up, get the connector, give it like a quarter turn and it'll pull out. That's fine. If you're left-handed, you'll appreciate this side, because it's going to be straight up. Just kind of gauge where your hand is, and you're just going to do the quarter turn, pull it out and then down. So that's both of those fixed. There's a couple other things to do, brake pipes and a tyre, and I think that's it. So I'm hoping to be able to do this one-handed. So this is the last part. There's not much space here between the wall, so make sure everything's behind the bumper here. This part does come underneath the wing or the fender. Use your finger, it's there. Put that in. So that's it located in. Once you're happy with it, push the middle part in, and that's it done. So I need to get myself, it's the same type as that, I need to get myself one of those from the shed. I think I maybe got a bag in the house, and I'll do it in here and that'll be the job done. Well, I've gone into my drawer of bits, and I can definitely recommend that you pick up some cheap panel retaining clips, or whatever you call these things. So here's one here. I think for this bag it was something like £1, or you know, some very, very small amount of money. I'm not sure if these are 8mm or thereabouts, but anyway, this is the one that I'm going to use. It's slightly different, the detail. You've got this little sort of Phillips screw type idea, but it's the same thing. So I've made sure that the liner is below the wing or the fender if you're non-British English speaker, and then I've tucked it in behind the bumper, or perhaps a fender you would call it. But anyway, get your finger, there's my finger there, there's the retaining hole, slip it in, so that's gone quite nicely there, and then just push that in, and that's it done. So we'll just double check everything's okay, put the lights on. So that one's okay, and that one's okay. So, successful job done. If you feel so inclined, feel free to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, just ask. Oh, the other thing that this car is needing, it's needing a lower ball joint on this wheel. It's a bit strange because the control arm was actually changed, I think 2 or 3 years ago. So I wouldn't have expected a ball joint to be worn out, but that maybe just tells you how cheap the lower control arm or lower wishbone was. So anyway, that's that. It's now starting to rain a bit here. I hope you're all having a good day.